My name is Gabe Arnold. I'm the founder and CEO of Business Marketing Engine. And today I'm going to talk to you about how you can fix a failed marketing offer in 3 simple steps. So stay tuned and we'll break it all down. So if your offer is not converting, if you're trying to get people to opt in to get on your email list, or you're trying to sell them something, or you're trying to engage prospects so you can get to the point of them purchasing your products or services or having that sales conversation, if it's not working, then ask yourself this question. Is what I'm offering a fast win that will fall into one of the human desires and needs of health, wealth, or love as a category? So we talked about this a little bit on yesterday's show. But when I think about health, it might be, how do I get fit? How do I lose weight? How do I get stronger? How do I take care of my mental health? There's a lot of things that fall into health. So these are just macro level categories. If we think about wealth, how can I earn more money, be more profitable, save for retirement, have more time, because time is a wealth factor too. Spend more time with the people that I care about. Does your offer fall into one of those categories, or does it fall into the love category? So we have health, wealth, and love as these main macro level, high level categories. Love is, are you, self-love? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you in a position where you want to improve or invest in maybe one of your either personal relationships, like a romantic relationship, or are you looking for ways to be a better parent or have more friends or network better? Whatever. A lot of those things fall into community and love and relationships. So ask yourself, is what I'm offering clearly communicated and defined so that my prospect knows, well, if I want to have a better relationship with my kids, then in 2 weeks, if you apply these things, you'll see an immediate improvement in your relationship. So, or 7 days, whatever you can honestly and accurately and ethically deliver. Talk about that first win, that first step, that first, huge success that they can achieve by taking you up on this offer. If your prospects can't clearly see that your offer is the vehicle to get them to the destination of success they want in their health, wealth, or love desires, then they're not going to be that attracted to it. So put on get a fresh perspective, look at it differently for yourself, but also ask prospects and customers and, employees and, ask people in the space and out of the space, like, am I clearly communicating a fast win that will help them either get the health, wealth, or love that they want? Once you've asked that question and making sure that you're clearly communicating that, then ask yourself, how can I make this offer even simpler? Because when we sense or feel or understand that there's complexity inside of an offer, then we immediately know that there's risk of time and money, right? So if you come to me and say, I have this offer that will make you an extra $100,000 a month, and all you're going to have to do is implement these 24 steps that take about 3 or 4 hours to do each. I'm like, holy crap! Like, that seems overwhelming. Like, the time you're asking me to invest on top of whatever you're charging seems way out of control. So if you looked at a system and you really had that system that could add $100,000 in revenue, then ask yourself, how can I splinter off a small piece of it that will give them a win, that will give them more wealth, but is not the entire process? Because if I can show them how to win with 1 or 2 small steps in a relatively fast timeline, based on your prospect's perspective, what fast means to them, then you can engage, you can have a relationship, you can give them a win, they can get a result, and you can say, great, I know you got this first result by implementing the daily planning, system that we use that will help you generate more revenue. If that's been working great for you, I'd like to invite you to engage in the next part of this journey, the next part of this process. So fracturing or splintering off a piece of your whole process to the really easy first fast win, or the simpler first fast win, is a great way to make sure that your marketing and your offer is going to perform a lot better. Complexity is easy to create. The longer we're in business, the more that we do, we expand the delivery. We're more sophisticated. There's a ton of value there. But I struggle with this, and that's why I ask, folks on my team, other consultants, other marketers, like, hey, can you just talk through this one of my offers with me, or can you look at this with me? Because I know all the things we can deliver, but I'm probably making it too complex. and it might be overwhelming our prospects. So splintering off something that's simple and easy to get that first win is a key part of the success here. The third thing to really pay attention to when you have an offer that you've already made sure that there's a fast win, there's a result that you can clearly communicate in the health, wealth, or love category. You've splintered off a big, long process to make it a smaller investment of time and probably a smaller investment of money to get that first win. Once you've optimized those couple things, but you're still not getting traction, then it often will come down to who are you marketing to? Which audience are you sending to? So, because if you're marketing the right offer to the right group of people, the right audience, the right list that you may have, or wherever you're going after folks, then they're going to buy. And so if you're confident that you have a fast win and it speaks clearly to a human desire of health, wealth, or love, you've splintered off your whole big process and made it really attractive and simple to get that first win, and you're still struggling, then you're probably marketing that to the wrong people. So as an example, we would never do this, right? Is what we say to ourselves, but we do versions of this way too often, is if you are marketing a product and an offer that would help parents have a better relationship with their kids and they'd get their first win in 7 days or less, or 2 weeks or less, or whatever you can really reliably deliver. And you were marketing that to, single men in their 20s, of course you would have no sales, right? But we say to ourselves, oh, I would never do that. But we do variations of that sometimes. We're not really making the right offer to the right people. And one of the ways to uncover how to position our offers or make sure we splinter off the right piece of our products or services, that can be that upfront, is to have real live conversations with the prospects that we want to serve. So reaching out and surveying people as a starting point is a good thing, but then asking them, hey, can we get on a call for 5 or 10 minutes? Can I ask you about your answers? That way you can understand who they are, their life, their goals, their challenges, their pains. You can build a relationship with a smaller set of your prospects. And then once you understand the challenges that they face and the problems they're trying to solve, it's so much easier to have messaging and offers and things that are going to align with who you're truly trying to serve. So as a marketer, all of us are marketers if we're in business. We may not execute all the marketing ourselves, but if we are the entrepreneur, the owner, we need to take full 100% responsibility for our marketing and then bring in the right support, the right vendors, the right team members, the right processes to get the results there. We don't have to execute on it, but we have to own it. And so if you want to really get results, own your marketing and ask yourself, how can I really build a relationship with my audience so I truly understand their needs and then solve the problems that they have? That's the mindset behind it. And that's what will allow us to go through this process of fixing offers that are stuck. I hope that's useful to you. If you need any help with marketing, with offers, with even just solving a piece of what we talked about here today, please reach out at businessmarketingengine.com. I appreciate you taking time to tune in today, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's show.